Ringside Renaissance. I can barely get up after all this yeeting. I'm gonna regret this, but I'll see you at WrestleMania.
Yeah, the yeet has only just begun. Jesse, ring the bell.
You are now listening to the Ringside Renaissance Wrestling Podcast.
And we're back for another episode of Ringside Renaissance. And we're here talking Monday Night Raw and WWE Friday Night SmackDown. Yeah. And I'm here with pretty, deadly Jesse. Yeah. All right. And I'm Andrew. Kombat Joe. Yeah. Let's go.
Woo.
We ready. We here, baby.
We are out.
And you know what? WrestleMania season's here. Royal Rumble's done. It's time to turn up. And you know what that means. I'm just gonna say it. I'm taking all my savings. I'm taking all my check-ins. I'm taking everything out of the bank, baby. And I'm putting it all on Jey Uso and WrestleMania. Because Jey Uso winning that belt at WrestleMania, baby. Yeet. And without a doubt, it's going down. You already know. Now my bank account was cleared out, and that was all my rent money. I finna double that. Yeah.
67 cents. I got
Yeah.
you.
Yep.
Yo, Combat Jones.
What's good?
You got some yeet on your shirt, bro.
Oh.
Should have cleaned that off before the show started.
That's true. But we're gonna keep it. We're gonna roll with it. Yeah.
I can't tell if you're Jey Uso or Bret Hart with them shades on, bro. They are looking clean right now.
I know it's white, but here comes the hot sauce, baby. To quote Cameron. Yeah. Dipset. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Ringside Renaissance.
Yeah.
We are here. We are talking SmackDown. We are talking Raw. Thanks everybody for hanging out with us. I figured I'd get in the mood a little bit for SmackDown. Have some blue lights in the background.
Okay.
Because I'm blue and dabu dee babu die. Dabu dee babu die.
I'm jumping on the bandwagon today.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
How could you not, though? With the way Jey Uso, I understand there's people online and people around the world that kind of aren't on board with the yeet wagon, but how can you not be? Like, I just get so hyped every time he comes out to the ring, every time he does something. Like, it's like, boy, oh boy.
You know what? If you don't like the yeet wagon, if you don't like to yeet, and you ain't down with Jey Uso, well, you probably didn't like the Super Bowl halftime show either. And you probably didn't understand one word that was said. I'll just say it. Am I right or am I right? I mean,
You're there. I understand it. And some people weren't happy with that either. And you can tell the people that lies. You can tell the people that aren't happy with certain things because of their profile picture on their online accounts.
Yeah, they all look related.
Yeah, a lot of old whites on there, but but we are here. We're on the road to Elimination Chamber, the last stop on the road to WrestleMania. They said last night on Raw that we are 68 days away from WrestleMania. That seems like a whole long time, but
be better if it was 69 days
or worse, depends.
Yeah,
but someone told me 71 is 69 with two fingers in the ass, but
that's true.
You gotta think but yeah, so we are on the road to WrestleMania. Jey Uso, has he decided who he's going to challenge at WrestleMania? He had to go confront Cody Rhodes first on SmackDown, and that's where we start out on SmackDown, wherever they were.
Yep. They know how to open the show.
Man, oh man.
Yep.
Man, banger.
Yep.
But what a way to get the crowd hyped. And you don't see a lot of people not eating in the crowd. Like, it's just it's like a happening when it happens, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And again, people are talking down on him. He's not the best on the mic or best in ring, but we got to remember we had Ultimate Warrior as a champion for almost a year. And I think Jey Uso clears Ultimate Warrior in most categories. So
that's what people were saying. It's like in the IWC, they're like, "Oh, Jey Uso, they wish his in-ring skills were as good as his entrance or this or that." And I'm like, they put the belt on way less talented people.
Yeah.
Way more time. Plenty of times.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Boy, it's a tough look.
Yeah.
But anyway, Jey Uso came out to the ring and he said he was on SmackDown for one reason, is to call out the undisputed champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
The undisputed.
Undisputed. WWE champion. Cody Rhodes, you know what I want to talk about. And
I already know what you want to talk about. I already know what they want to talk about.
Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso are in the ring and talking about am I going to select you for WrestleMania? Is it going to be, we're friends, but if you're coming after my championship, then we can't be friends anymore. And
we're going to have to go out have a night on the town and get inebriated again or whatever.
Yeah, have some Wheatley and get Yeetly. Yeah,
Wheatley and get Yeetly. Yeah, that was more than just some drinks. That press conference, oh baby, they was eating some gummies and then they were on one more than one.
It was tough.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Let us know in the comments where Yeet really became Jey Uso's thing, because we heard it was from when Cody and Jey won the tag titles a couple years ago, that press conference, and they looked a little bit worse for wear. But let us know in the comments where it came from. We believe that's where it came from. But
who said it first?
Who yeeted first?
Yeah.
If you're a nice guy, you'll yeet last. But yeah, so Cody and Jey were talking about the potential for them facing each other at WrestleMania, but we got an interruption by Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga. And Tama Tonga is a masterclass on the microphone because he says,
The gremlins are here, baby. And woo! Samoa werewolf, baby.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and tells Cody, you took that title from my family. He walks like the boogeyman.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, so a little bit of a beat down here. Jey Uso and Cody came back, and they went and exclaimed to Nick Aldis, we need Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu in the main event tonight. We're going to show them who the boss of SmackDown is.
Yeah. Cody trying to team up with Jey because he don't want the smoke at WrestleMania.
He don't want that now.
Nah,
no,
he don't want the yeet. His hair's white enough.
Yeah, so so we are gonna get Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso against Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga in the main event. First up match of the night, we had the Elimination Chamber qualifier: Bianca Belair and Piper Niven.
Mm-hmm.
I went into this thinking there's not a snowball's chance in hell that Piper Niven is going to go to the Elimination Chamber.
Yep.
And I was right.
Bianca picked her ass up and KO'd her.
KO'd her. That would have been more impressive if it wasn't already done previously for no reason a few weeks prior. But man, man, what an impressive athletic feat anyway. I mean...
Yeah.
Piper
Niven can hang too. That's the thing.
Yeah, Piper Niven's really good in the ring. I just don't think she's presented as a star to be a threat in the Elimination Chamber. I I never once thought that it was going to be Piper Niven as one of the 6 that were going to be there.
It's a shame Nia Jax can't doesn't have the same in-ring ability.
Yeah, and she's probably going to be in the Elimination Chamber. That's a shame. But I was impressed by Bianca Belair lifting up Piper for the KOD. I have a hard time carrying a case of water into the house. And she could pick that big old lady up.
I take the 40s, the 40 count waters.
Oh, I thought you were about the 40 ounces.
Oh, no. I mean,
okay, I got you.
An old English. I used to rock an OE
one.
back in the day. Yeah.
Big Bear.
Big Bear in the paper bag. Yeah.
Oh, what a time to be alive. Oh, yeah. But disgusting. But yeah, this is a pretty good match. Like you said, I think Piper Niven can hang in the ring a lot better than a lot of people give her credit for. And she's a good personality too. I kind of enjoy her falling into the role of like the bodyguard for Chelsea Green and having that whole angle. So I really appreciate Piper Niven. Yeah. But Bianca Belair qualifies for the Elimination Chamber.
Nothing with Jade still, too. It's just...
Yeah, that's kind of interesting. I don't know when they're going to pull the trigger on that, but well, we got 2 months till WrestleMania, so I think that's the ultimate. Jade is going to fight whoever her attacker was at WrestleMania. So,
I hope so. I would hope so, but
unless she's out legitimately with an injury, that's what I'm kind of.
I remember we had heard like rumblings allegedly with the dirt sheets or people backstage that there was problems with this or that, or with her and Bianca, or with her and creative, or who. So it's really hard to tell at this point. We don't know. They keep it. They don't let their backstage trash out like the other company. So
yeah. Agreed.
Until you're released, you ain't gonna really know shit.
Yeah. So they don't let their talent's drug use out like AEW's either. But so we had DIY come out to the ring. DIY cutting a heel promo. Johnny Gargano's actually got some sort of character, like some sort of oomph in him now. I think maybe they should have turned him heel 3 years ago.
Yeah. Actually, he did have. I will say he did have a little bit going for him this time, because normally I think they're boring as hell.
Yeah. Agreed. Yeah. Ciampa's pretty entertaining as a heel, but Gargano coming out, I don't think we've seen this in WWE or NXT. He's always been a babyface. So
for the most part, yeah.
So to see some heel work is quite refreshing, at least for the DIY. At least they're trying something new. But they didn't get all of what they wanted to say out, because we had the greatest.
Yes.
Is this the greatest moment in SmackDown history?
I texted you. I said, shit's about to get real.
Yeah.
Hold on to your pants. Like, we might be in for a surprise.
This is absolutely beautiful.
Yes.
And we're talking about, if you don't already know, you should know.
Yeah.
Pretty Deadly comes out to the ring and confronts DIY. Hey, we helped you. We scratched your back and you stabbed ours. And
yes, boy.
How'd
you feel? How'd that make you feel?
I did what your shirt said. When Pretty Deadly came.
Yeah. And I told you, look at what I said. I said, I want DIY dicks to win. So Pretty Deadly will turn face and they will come out and they will get them titles.
And that's what it was. They confronted them and they said, am I mistaken? They said if they beat DIY tonight, they get a future title shot.
One would think. Yes.
So they had a tag team match, and this was everything I wanted and more. Like, okay, so they say it's always darkest before the dawn, and Pretty Deadly had to go through some rough patches in their life. You know, they had to go back to the drawing board. They came up with Pretty Deadly on Broadway, and the musical,
cinema, baby.
Yes, and
we need that.
They kind of had to reassess where they were in their lives, in their personal lives, their professional lives, maybe in their personal relationship with each other. And really recenter themselves and come back greater than ever, because this is the start of the most historic rise in pro wrestling history. Pretty Deadly starts it off. How often do you see a current champion not only get beaten, but get embarrassed like Pretty Deadly embarrassed DIY here on SmackDown?
It was overwhelming. Yeah. It's clear if you looked around the crowd, you saw Pretty Deadly signs everywhere. Yeah. There was long hair flowing everywhere. There was crop tops. I mean,
I almost cut my favorite shirt. I almost cut my favorite shirt into a crop top.
I mean, nothing better than them crop tops. You look at them pants, the print, Lord have mercy. Yeah.
I mean, everything. Their swagger, their in-ring ability, their promo skills, just their mere presence in a
future
WWE
Hall of
ring.
Famers. Future Hall of Famer. First ballot.
First ballot.
Hall of Fame. Yeah.
Their Hall of Fame, just put them in the Hall of Fame this year.
Now,
and let them their meteoric rise be even more. But Pretty Deadly is just amazing. And if you did not see it, Pretty Deadly did pin DIY. Ciampa tried using some dastardly tactics by getting a pinfall while holding the ropes, and Kit Wilson reversed it and held the ropes on his own.
Yeah, and
got the 1, 2, 3. Pretty Deadly is the winners, and dare I say, the baby feud.
Yeah, let's go. Man. Time to cash in and get them titles, baby. I mean, we've been known to love a little bit of Hamilton the musical, to know it word for word. But if Pretty Deadly puts out a musical, forget about it. That's going right to the top.
Man, can you imagine? They're not throwing away their shot, bro. I'm telling you, this is
absolutely not. Yeah,
I need you to write a verse about Pretty Deadly to the beat of one of the songs.
Okay.
Of
Hamilton. I got you. It'll be a banger. Yeah.
Lin-Manuel Miranda, we're calling you out too. Don't tease us with Pretty Deadly the musical, then back out. You already took my $10.
Yeah.
So
he took that shot. He took his shot with that. He's rich now. He's a wrestling fan too. But yeah, if I write that verse, I mean, that verse can contend with the top 10 to any Billboard rapper right now. And I'll they don't want that smoke. Yeah,
agreed. You're gonna rise to the top quicker than Pretty Deadly. But yeah, just a little public announcement. Don't send $10 to Lin-Manuel Miranda, because you will not get it back. I was bamboozled, and I'm not happy about it. 5 years later, not very thrilled about it.
Maybe you should send 10 more.
maybe this time it'll work. What also worked was Drew McIntyre came out to the ring, and he said that he was on SmackDown, the land of opportunity. He was done with Raw, which means he was coming for Cody's title.
Yep.
And this kicked off the triple threat match for the Elimination Chamber qualifier. Big Jim came out to the ring.
Yeah.
He can lay it down on promos. He's not scared.
Yeah. He had some words. He had some words for Drew.
Yep. Had some fire in him. And then that also in turn had LA Knight come out, who had a public service announcement of his own. Look, if you're a man or a boy, do not be afraid to cry. It doesn't make you any less of a man.
But I'm going to call out this man right now.
For crying.
I'm going to call you out, Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
That's all you do. You came here to cry. You going to win there. You ain't going to win here.
And this feeds into the reports that we heard about Drew was upset.
Oh, yeah.
About someone trying to get their stuff in while he was getting eliminated. And a lot of people said it was LA Knight.
Yep.
And boy, if he was legitimately upset, it played off very well here on. I think it's playing into the bigger picture.
Yeah. And that's the last thing he said was, now I'm going to come get all my spots in.
Yeah. I think they're just I think they're feeding into the online drama. I think there was a lot, you know how the internet is these days, and there's a little bit of parts where LA Knight and Drew McIntyre looked like they were shooting a little bit and going at it, and I think that was just for the bigger picture. Will we get Drew McIntyre and LA Knight at WrestleMania? Like, I thought they were going Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest. Well, I think the bigger match would be Drew and LA Knight, I think.
You can't count Drew out either at this point.
Oh, yeah, because he won and qualified for the Elimination Chamber. You're right. Wow.
He did. And that was, I like the end of the match, too, with the Claymore to the back of LA Knight's head, which sent Big Jim down for the BFT.
And very
Drew
creative.
Drew covered LA Knight and got the win.
Now, if you hear me ranting a lot, I'm not a big fan of triple threat matches because of how muddy it gets, but the way they've been creative with how a lot of these finishes in the triple threats happen, they're entertaining to me, and I can't deny that. So, like you said, LA Knight went to set up Big Jim for the BFT. Drew McIntyre clamored LA Knight in the back of the head to the BFT. 1, 2, 3. Drew McIntyre did qualify for the Elimination Chamber match.
Yeah.
So at this point, we have John Cena, CM Punk, and Drew McIntyre at this point that have qualified for the men's Elimination Chamber. Finning to be a good one.
Yeah, sure is.
I'm excited to see where your thoughts are on this next segment, because Kevin Owens took out his iPhone and
was it an iPhone or a Samsung? It must have been an iPhone because the quality wasn't that great.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Okay.
If you got an iPhone, you ain't valid. Yeah. We Android over here all day, baby.
Team Android. You look like an Android with them glasses on.
Galaxy.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Yeah, Kevin Owens was looked like his Lamborghini, and
it was definitely a 2-seater.
And recorded a little message to Sami Zayn after his dastardly tactics on Raw.
Yeah. Sami, we were great friends, and I watched what you did for Roman Reigns, and you stood in the way and you helped him out in the Royal Rumble. But when it was time to watch me get my head plowed through a ladder and hit the floor head first on my neck, you just wanted to stand there and watch. You're not a good friend. You've never been a good friend. And now I'm going to have to do really, really, really bad things to you.
Tie you down and tickle your butthole with a feather.
Yeah, Kevin is right.
Oh,
Put it on a t-shirt. Why can't I get the t-shirt? Lord have mercy.
I'm so disappointed in you.
Are you? Oh, Lord. Are you?
Wow. Our underdog from the underground, Sami Zayn, is not good enough for you. Kevin Owens takes precedent over that.
He's just stood there. He should have the least he could have done was stop Cody.
From what? Winning the match?
From putting Kevin Owens through a ladder. Did you see those 2 black eyes? That's your friend? If you were about to be put through a ladder, I would grab a chair and I would stop it.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
You know?
I appreciate that.
I got your
much.
back. You remember that?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I remember. Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know if the situations were reversed. I would do the same, but
okay.
It just depends if you've been a dastardly person leading up to that. If you living...
I can tell you I definitely have. Yeah.
Okay.
It's just in my DNA. Yeah. So
okay. So
I can't help it. Yeah.
Okay. Pretty Deadly Jesse versus Combat Jones at WrestleMania. Book it, Trips.
Yeah, let's go.
It'll be a shoot, brother.
Yes, it sure will. Yeah.
It'll all be fun and games till I snatch you with the rear naked choke, and then the all goes out the window. I hear what Kevin Owens is saying. I can see his perspective while still saying he's completely wrong. this is not the type of KO I want to see.
Oh.
And congrats to KO. Sorry about it, sickos. We're not going to see Kevin Steen in the Cucamonga Club because Kevin Owens has re-signed with WWE.
Has he? Yeah.
Yep.
It's official.
Reportedly, yeah.
Thank
Reportedly,
God.
yeah. So we're going to keep seeing Kevin Owens doing this masterclass of dastardly deeds, and I don't know if I like the car promos. I would like to see him do that in front of a crowd and get like the pop and the reaction from the crowd while he says these things.
Right.
I think that would make it mean more, I think, than just him sitting in a car talking about it.
Well, he's done. He did do a few in the car, and then he came and did a few in front of Cody. But so I'm sure we'll see more. But Sammy's out now, right?
Yeah.
So with one hell
they
of
said he had spinal compression and
all types of
nerve damage, extensive nerve damage. So T's and P's to Sami Zayn. I mean,
yeah. So he's gonna have to come back right before WrestleMania to challenge Kevin if that's where they're gonna go, unless we're gonna get Randy Orton stepping in for him, quite possibly.
Good
but
call. Yeah, good call.
Nowhere else it would go other than those two.
I think WWE really needs to start looking into the performance enhancements that they're taking over in AEW, because Sammy takes a pile driver like this and has all those injuries, and they take pile drivers on steel steps in AEW and can just get up and finish the match.
So they must have some good doctors there or something. I don't like.
Yeah. On that note, I'm sure everybody's really excited about how over Jack Perry was as the scapegoat because he hasn't been on TV in 3 months. Sorry about it. We had Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton face off each other in the ring, and
talk about a dumpster fire. Lord have mercy. Like Charlotte was there. She was there with Rhea. Rhea's begging to be picked. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And now we get Tiffany Stratton. And as soon as she was walking down, I'm thinking, I said it out loud. I said, okay, this is your one shot. Don't blow it.
Mm-hmm.
Her
arms were heavy. Her knees weak. Palms were sweaty.
And this ain't Ludwig Kaiser.
Sweater already.
So, like, Don't blow it. This is it. You got one chance to convince everybody and Charlotte Flair over. Like, you ain't been on.
You said it's not Ludwig Kaiser. Don't blow it.
Did I say that? Oh. What? I don't remember saying that. I don't think I said that in the same sentence. So I think
it
we're
was
good.
Close. It was, it's good. It's good. Very
Thank
creative.
You. Thank you.
You're so creative, you don't even realize you're doing it.
I know. It's.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but go on.
I'm a genius. Yeah. Kanye West. Yeah. No Diddy.
I can see through that, yeah.
Yeah.
So you think Tiffy blew it here?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. I don't know if she had something prepared before or if unless they're really trying to make Charlotte look like this and they told her to go out there and look like a deer in the headlights and look like you have absolutely nothing to say to win over Charlotte and the crowd. Like, I don't know. She just looked like the moment was too big for her.
Mm. Yeah, and I think this is the direction they're probably going for WrestleMania. I'd have to think, right? So
yeah. They're gonna need something more compelling coming from Tiff as to why, like, she's begging. She's got to get down on her knees to beg.
Yeah,
as Charlotte said,
because Rhea's got all of these like side feuds,
right,
that are kind of going on that can develop through the Elimination Chamber and everything else.
Exactly. Yeah.
But Tiffy really doesn't have anything right now, so it's got to be Charlotte, right?
It's got to be. It's got to be. Yeah. And the comparisons are there. Like she said, all my life, people been comparing me to Charlotte Flair.
Ugh.
Yeah.
You can't keep an open flame around them. They'd probably melt. Yeah, I'm looking forward to see what happens in the coming weeks. I'm trying to be optimistic about it, but I don't really see much.
But
I think
tell me, the disrespect was there though from Charlotte. Like, did Tiffany even stand a chance on the mic against Charlotte at all?
no, but maybe that's
Yeah.
what they're trying to build is
Okay.
that
Yeah.
Charlotte is the established veteran and
Yeah.
Tiffy is just the up and comer, and almost like Jey Uso's story doesn't feel like she has it right now and has to gain that confidence on the road to WrestleMania to feel like she has it to face Charlotte.
Okay.
I still like Zeus's theory about Charlotte winning at WrestleMania, then Tiffany winning the Queen of the Ring, and then it's going to be like a Queen versus Queen rematch.
Okay. Okay.
I could see that happening, but
Yeah.
we shall see. But yeah, this didn't do it for me, brother.
No.
Was not feeling it. But also, what I wasn't feeling was Alexa Bliss and Candice LeRae in the Elimination Chamber qualifier.
Alexa Bliss is over with the crowd. Everybody's happy she's back. She does look great. Candice LeRae, can't stand her. She was good, I guess, in NXT at some point. But Alexa Bliss, I will say this. I will say something positive. I'll remain positive. I'll say something positive. She did the Sister Abigail, right? And when she did it and she turned it into a DDT. And I think Uncle Howdy might even have to step up his game because I think that's a better Sister Abigail than Uncle Howdy can do. So I'll give her that. It looked
Uncle
more
Howdy would have to show up first to
that's
even
true.
do anything because Ring Rant.
Yeah.
Where has Uncle Howdy been? Have you seen this man? Because we don't know where he is either. And I have a feeling that if the Wyatt Sucks doesn't show up on WWE TV soon, they might make an appearance on our show in the next couple of weeks to tell us where they've been. And I'm fearing that. So
they might be the next ones released.
Okay. You never
We've
know.
had more people on TV one day and then the next day they're released. The Wyatt Six ain't even on TV. And everybody's like, oh, Alexa Bliss is on SmackDown now. You know what that means. Time to get spooky.
Yeah. What does that mean?
Nothing. Her versus Candice LeRae. She's winning and going to the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah. Do you know what's the most intimidating thing in my life is a 4'11" girl with blonde pigtails. That's really scary and spooky. That's intimidating.
With a doll. Yeah.
Yeah. So Alexa Bliss qualifies for the Elimination Chamber match. The main event for SmackDown was the undisputed champion Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso versus Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga. This match I think was, Cody and Jay were going to win this match. And there's no doubt about it. I think the post match was most important for this because we had the Man in Black after the match come out and grab Cody Rhodes and give him the Samoan spike.
Oh my God, it's insert random name here, insert random city here, in a hoodie. Oh my God, it's Solo Sikoa in a hoodie.
Solo Sikoa returns to confront Cody Rhodes, and the internet was abuzz, not happy about this. I don't see why.
I can see why, because Solo and Cody have had their story told. Like, the story's done with them. Solo just wants to keep showing up with it. Like, I don't understand. Like, I thought Solo would have more beef with Roman at this point or somebody, or with maybe even Jay, or with Big Jim, or I don't know. Why is he jump ahead? Why does he think he's just going for the title?
The last act of a desperate man.
Fair enough. Yeah.
I think that this is something to give Cody kind of a mini feud going into WrestleMania until it's established who's going to face him. I think that Solo isn't going to be much moving forward, but who else do they have for Cody to kind of butt heads with, at least until the Elimination Chamber? I think this is kind of a...
Yeah.
Solo has proven that he can be a reliable commodity in the ring and put on a decent match and whatever without feeling like he's that much of a threat to Cody or his undisputed championship. So,
Yeah.
Man, going in and out of that lisp is ridiculous.
Spike the lisp right out of them.
Imagine if that was the storyline. Cody comes out and talks straight next week. I have to thank you, Solo Sikoa.
Wheatley, I have to drink that Wheatleaf.
Wheatleaf. I have to thank you, Solo Sikoa, because when you jammed that thumb into my larynx, you really straightened out. Oh,
life ain't just been the same since Pharaoh's not on the road with me and my Wheatley vodka tour bus.
I've been drinking heavily ever since Pharaoh's had to stay home. I never thought of that. Yeah. So that was SmackDown. And man, we are rolling. We're getting to the Elimination Chamber. The sides are getting played out. There's no other matches that have been announced for the Elimination Chamber yet, and we're 2 weeks away. So something has to play out. Maybe Cody versus Solo at the Elimination Chamber just for a...
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
I see like
Title
the
match.
men's Elimination Chamber happening, and then Cody versus Solo in the main event, and then Cody wins, and then the winner of the chamber comes out and stares down Cody as Elimination Chamber goes off the air. I'm looking at you, CM Punk.
Oh my God, I hope so. I'm gonna freaking riot if not.
How stressed How stressed are you right now?
I would buy a goddamn ticket to Toronto. If I buy a ticket and I go and he doesn't win.
How far is Toronto from you?
Probably like 8 hours or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's commitment right there.
Yeah.
Combat Jones has yet to see CM Punk in a match live. Every time he's gone to see CM Punk, he's either not shown up or ended up injured and couldn't wrestle.
Or he's beat somebody up backstage or... No, I did see him cut I seen him cut the promo where he spray painted the AEW belt.
Yep.
That, I mean, I'll take that. That was good. I'll take that.
Imagine you boots on the ground in Toronto for the Elimination Chamber and CM Punk wins it.
Oh my God.
Punches his ticket to WrestleMania.
I will yeet on the whole crowd. Yes.
Right in the middle of the crowd.
Right in the middle of Toronto. I mean, hopefully they let me back in the country. You know, they might not let me back in after all that eating. They
almost didn't let me back in America one time. It was a tough story, but
wow. Yeah.
And that was SmackDown. And
yeah,
I think Combat Jones, because he's got this new, needs to pull it up and give us some sweet, sultry sounds to swing us on over to Monday Night Raw.
I think he's cute. He's so sexy. He's got the look that drives and goes wild. Got the moves that really move me. He sends chills up and down my spine. He's my sexy boy. Master boy toy.
Yeah.
He makes me hot.
Let's go.
Awesome. Thank you for that amazing song that's going to get us flagged on YouTube. And
I'm gonna chop it up a little bit. We'll be out.
Okay, I got you. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Welcome to Monday Night Raw.
Got it.
And we it took us a year.
How do you start off Raw? With a banger again.
There. Man.
Again. One more time. Yeah.
Jey Uso kicked off Raw with his fantastic entrance that just went on and 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 on. I felt like something was going to happen here because of it going on and on and on and on.
Is he going to do? Are they going to start every show with this now until WrestleMania?
I sure hope not. It might.
Yeah. I mean, it's great. I mean, it starts off with a bang. Like, it sets the tone. It sets the energy in the room. I'll say that, but it's going to be a lot of yeeting.
It would lose its luster, I think, by WrestleMania. But I was thinking too, imagine WrestleMania, him coming out through like 67,000 people doing this.
Yeah.
Like coming through the stadium to get to the ring at WrestleMania is going to be electric.
Oh, it's going to happen. Yeah, it's going to happen. And you got to shout out to your boy, Pat McAfee, because during this whole thing, he was throwing out some heavy subliminal yeeting messages about being in Nashville and the parties and all the yeeting that goes on and bachelor parties, and Michael Cole even was getting in on the yeeting messages.
Yeah, he said, I haven't yeeted like this since I was young.
Yeah, it was.
And then Pat said there's some wipes for that or something. Like that.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah. But yeah, we didn't get much out of Jey Uso because while he was yeeting all over the table, the ring general Gunther came out and took business into his own hands.
Yeah. Went in the business for himself.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
You don't want to pick me, Jay. You're trash. Don't even think about it. Don't do it.
This got me hyped for the match, though.
Oh yeah, it definitely
because
did.
it's this almost the same story as they did with Sami last year, like the underdog that can't get it done, that can't do it because Gunther's so good.
Right. Don't do it, Jay. Don't do it. Don't do it. He's like Jay's hanging onto the. I know I shouldn't do this.
Let me get on my feet.
I know I regret this.
He makes his announcement. He's coming after Gunther in the World Heavyweight title at WrestleMania. Gunther was not happy.
No, Gunther wasn't happy. Well, Gunther seemed like he would be happy. He's telling Jay not to do it because he knows what's going to happen. But let me take the glasses off for this. When I told you I would put my whole money and my whole salary and everything on my bank account on that Jey Uso is now facing Gunther at WrestleMania, he's going to win. If you think they're sending Jey Uso to WrestleMania and as the main event, because they wrote it into a corner, he has to be the main event at WrestleMania now. His name is main event Jey Uso. He's going for the championship. And you know it's going to be night one. And if you think the people aren't going to go home yeeting, they will riot. They will riot. That's the way to send the show off. 100% Jey Uso was winning the title.
Yeah, because he wanted to be on a good note going into night two, and what better way to piss off the crowd is to have Jey Uso lose night one. They'll be rabid night two.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that Gunther is one of the best in the ring right now, and he'll be able to give Jey Uso a match where it puts him up on a pedestal, and man, it's going to be electric.
Yeah, because that's like a mountain Jay hasn't been able to overcome with Gunther.
Yeah. And if you think about it, at the end of Saturday night's main event, when he couldn't beat Gunther and he was like down in the ring, like tearing up, and Cody came out and hugged him and had that whole moment with him and stuff. It was just telling the story to lead to this.
Yep. And Gunther's great on the mic, and you know he's going to bring the best out of Jay as far as building that story up towards WrestleMania now with everything.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Jay got the upper hand when Gunther came back and attacked him some more and did a splash over the top rope onto him, which was electric, and onto like 30 security guards as well.
It was. I was like, okay, yeah, because he announced he's coming for him, and then he gets the better of him and jumps and does a splash, and I was like, yeah, I was hyped. I was ready to go. Good for you, Jay.
Yeah, looking forward to it. There's nothing with this that I'm not okay with right now. Like, I understand people's hate for whatever on the internet. I don't understand it, but I can see it. But I don't.
And I almost wanted. I'm sorry. I almost wanted Cody to face Jey for a minute because
Cody?
I wanted Cody to turn heel. Yeah,
Okay.
Highlander.
There's no way
Cody.
they can
I don't
do
know what
that
means,
though.
but yeah, I know. Yeah, and with yeah. So it's got to be what it is. It just seemed like the obvious thing for him to go at Gunther at that point, and I guess they kind of did try to mix it up a little bit, make it seem like he might pick Cody, but no. But do you think that there's any chance that Jey will lose at WrestleMania against Gunther?
Oh, slim to none.
Exactly.
All I know is he really got Gunther upset, and if we those who don't learn from history are doomed to repeat it.
Yes.
We can't be pissing off a mad German like this because
Austrian.
Oh yeah, Austrian. Okay,
but
well,
close
they
enough.
both.
Yeah.
They both.
He would have
were,
still been just following orders.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So why don't we just
If you
pump
catch
the
my
brakes
drift.
and just kind of diffuse the situation? Let's go into the WrestleMania calmly and.
Okay.
I don't want to,
Yeah.
We don't want no Elon Musk hand gestures out here.
That's true. Yeah.
Especially at WrestleMania. Damage Control defeated Liv and Raquel. I have nothing for this match unless you want to talk about it.
I thought it was a good match. They put on a good match. Did you see Liv's face? You see that gash in the side of her face?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my Lord, have mercy. Poor Liv.
That's the only gash she has. Yeah.
Poor Liv.
Man, oh man, I'm over her.
Took one hell of a bumper, whatever the hell it was. I don't know how that happened, but no, I thought they put on a good match though. It was a good tag team match.
I'm just over Liv. I'm
Yeah.
been over it for a year. It's just not.
Mm-hmm.
And I appreciate Io Sky, but I've seen pretty much everything from Io Sky. Like,
and do you think she's gonna have a chance? You know, as we go on to see, she had a problem with Rhea before the match. Told her, "Yeah, I'm coming for you," and Rhea's like, "Okay, I can't wait," or whatever those she says. Facts. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then after the match, Rhea's like, we're gonna face each other in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Or no, the Raw after Elimination
Chamber, which is in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So I don't think she has a chance. Rhea's going into WrestleMania as champion, but
exactly.
At least they're giving her a title shot to shut up some of the annoying fans.
Yeah.
Bayley versus Lyra Valkyria for Elimination Chamber qualifier.
Mm-hmm.
This match seemed really clunky at times. But,
yeah.
Oh man, but it was hard hitting though. They both brought the thunder. I thought when they showed Roxanne Perez in the crowd,
I thought they were involved.
Yeah, I thought she was going to cost Bayley the match. Honestly.
Okay, and this was my thing with the match here, and this is the problem with the match, with who they had against each other. Lyra Valkyria, Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah.
Okay, she loses. The champion loses. Bayley loses. Doesn't look good because Bayley's going on for against Roxanne and Julia for the NXT Women's Championship, and why does she deserve that chance?
Yeah.
So it's kind of a lose-lose, win-win for in a sort of way, you know?
Yeah.
Going into the chamber and then
That's why if there was shenanigans there, it would have helped it out some. If Roxanne cost Bayley the match, then it would have fueled the feud going into Vengeance Day. And then they announced that Bayley's also going to be in the Celebrity All-Star basketball game.
She had the basketball. Bowling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll see how that goes. But
go next.
Yeah, Bayley wins. She qualifies. She's having a busy month of February apparently because she's going for the NXT title. She's going to be in the Elimination Chamber. She's in the All-Star game.
Yeah.
Are we going to call her Bayley Hogan here?
BBL Bayley. BBL Bayley.
Then we had the newest acquisition to Monday Night Raw, the returning AJ Styles.
They don't
to a huge pop. It's a banger too.
It's a banger. It's a redneck down south banger. It's a country boy banger. Yeah.
I didn't know this until Michael Cole colorfully laid it out to us. That's the same arena that AJ Styles got hurt in on SmackDown a few months ago.
Yep.
So what a way to return to Raw, or return to TV by being in the same place where you got injured
right
a few months ago in the same exact arena.
Yeah.
Told the story, got the sympathy from the fans. It was his hometown anyway.
Nashville, Tennessee, baby.
Smashville,
Tennessee.
But what a way to capitalize on having the hometown hero and his return to the state. What a way to capitalize on some heel heat to have Dom and Carlito interrupt.
Yeah. Because
they already get booed out of the building anyway. And to have them interrupt the hometown hero was very clever, very cleverly done.
I had no idea what the hell what they were saying, but didn't sound good.
Yeah.
Shut the hell up, they were saying.
Yeah, I wonder if Netflix could do a English translation in the subtitles.
Right.
That would greatly help us out for people that don't want to use Rosetta Stone. But it is what it is.
Alexa, what did he just say?
Which also set up AJ Styles went backstage and talked to Scrap Daddy, and he got the match. I need this. Adam, I need this.
I need this.
I need it, damn it. So he got his match next week. It's going to be Dominic against AJ Styles. And I was going to talk about the Judgment Day in their clubhouse, but we'll wait for that because Seth Rollins came out. I am a visionary. I'm a revolutionary.
What a clown. I'm so sick of this circus freak clown. You should join the Wyatt Six.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell us how you really feel.
He left his cowboy outfit at home and let Bron Breakker wear it this week.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. So before we get into that, we had the face off between AJ and Bron Breakker.
Yeah.
The stare down, and Bron said, "I'll be seeing you soon."
You're gonna be my huckleberry. I got 2 spears, one for each of you.
Triple H can mess up anything on WrestleMania. He could even have Jey Uso lose to Gunther. Do not mess this up. Give us AJ Styles against Bron Breakker at WrestleMania.
Okay, that's what you want.
Give us that.
That's
match.
What you want. All right,
that's
what you want. You sure that's what you want?
Well, they don't want none. They don't want none. But I want some. I want some of that. It'll probably be a go-home episode of Raw that we get it, and then we're gonna get Bron Breakker against Sheamus at WrestleMania for the 87th time. But, but Seth freaking Rollins came out, and I like this. I like the shot that they do from the crowd. The interview with Jackie Redmond from the crowd behind them. That's a really cool shot. The way they do it.
They swerved me a little bit with it.
Okay.
Because I thought Punk was gonna interrupt it for some reason, and it wasn't
makes
Punk.
sense.
It made more sense who interrupted it. Actually, technically, I guess.
Yeah, Finn Bálor. Yeah, we put on good matches, but yeah.
People know every time we get in the ring, we put on a show. We put on a show. But you're not going to walk out of the ring next week when I'm done with you.
Mm-hmm. Yep, so we have Finn Bálor versus Seth Rollins for a Elimination Chamber qualifying match. Seth Rollins needs to be in the Elimination Chamber, right? Am I crazy in thinking otherwise?
Yeah, it's very slim to none.
Yeah.
Yeah, Finn's going to win. No way in hell. Yeah. Maybe Dominic will try to interfere and help, and it'll cost Finn the match. Yeah. Even though they kind of
Finn
said
against...
they're going to stay out of each other. Oh, Finn versus Dom at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. That's some thinking. There we go.
Did you just say Finn and Dom are going to stay out of each other?
they might have been sharing this. I mean, I don't. Yeah, it might be.
You're on one with those glasses.
Custody of Liv match.
No, that would make sense. Okay.
Yeah.
And that would keep her out of a match at WrestleMania, and that would make me happy. So. Book it,
there's always another night for that.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure every night she has some sort of event going on.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
The War Raiders defended their tag titles against American Made.
War. God damn.
Are you a War Raiders fan yet?
Yeah, I mean, them big dudes can put it down. I'll say that.
Is that shirt in the mail?
I don't think I've hopped on that gravy train yet, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't know. I started to like them more now because like when they're like outside the ring and you see them backstage, they kind of look like they're like bikers or something, I guess.
Yeah,
like they kind of got a different look, and then they show up like they're like ring attire, and I'm watching like Game of Thrones or something, and I can't stand it.
Yeah, I think they were one bad career decision away from putting Love Butter all over themselves in Tijuana for a donkey show, because like that just kind of every time I see him, I just think of that. Like that's probably what their next career choice would have been if wrestling fell through.
Yeah, I just don't like the Viking Valhalla, Game of Thrones cosplay shit.
Okay,
but they're very great in the ring. Like they put knees to faces and Bronco Busters.
I think
impressive.
they shed a lot of that Viking gear though. They're kind of
did.
More
it's not
themselves.
As much as it was. It's not as much as it was. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think that looks better, more believable that they're like badass bikers and not like.
But they should show up to the ring like that too. Then have like a vest or wear some jeans or something.
Yeah, they're not going to pillage and plunder your ship and take your land and
yeah.
But yeah, so I didn't think there was a chance in this great country that American Made was going to win the tag titles from the War Raiders.
Especially not with Chad Gable not there and being out studying the dark arts of Lucha Libre.
I like how they're featuring the tag titles more on SmackDown and Raw. Yeah. Kind of giving them a little bit more of a feel to them. I actually enjoy that. So I can't say I don't like that there's not tag team wrestling on the shows, and they put tag team wrestling on the shows, and I'm upset about that too. So
yeah,
I'm not 100% sold on the War Raiders, like who's going to be a legitimate contender for them, but
right. Yeah. But they got a good pop though. The crowd was into it with them. The crowd was chanting, "This is awesome." Were they not? Yeah. So,
yep.
Crowd was feeling it. The crowd's feeling it. Can't hate on it.
You know what the crowd was also feeling?
Yeah.
They're feeling a little cult of personality.
Ooh, they sure were, baby. They sure were.
Have you? Because CM Punk comes to the ring. Tell me when I'm telling
lies.
Talks about his path to WrestleMania, how it was squandered at the Royal Rumble, but now his vision is clear. I got to ask, have you ever given any sort of negative feedback for anything CM Punk does whatsoever?
Yeah, that he didn't choke out Jack Perry for another 5 more minutes.
Okay.
And
cool.
Just
just held it a little longer.
Yeah, it would have done. He maybe would have done the world a favor. I don't know. I will say something. I was watching a hit piece last night on CM Punk, a biography on YouTube, a very, very long thing, and it was just his whole career, but it was every negative aspect of it.
Okay.
And I missed it. I totally missed it, and it was hilarious. And I found out that once Jeff Hardy left after CM Punk had beat him, he was doing the whole straight edge society thing. Jeff Hardy was released by WWE, and he went on a drunken tirade online and he called out CM Punk, and he says, well, CM Punk portrays he's straight edge, and he's been lying to the people this whole time, and nobody knows that he has to take Ambien at night to go to sleep. So he's not straight edge.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes, he takes Ambien. Yes,
oh, no.
Yes, he takes Ambien. He took Ambien to go to sleep, so... Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You got to look it up. Like,
okay.
He's acting like he's dropping the biggest pipe bomb, biggest thing the world's ever thinking of. Ambien. Yeah. As he's like, can barely even speak because he's so out of it. Yeah.
He had a headache one time and took 3 ibuprofen.
Yeah.
He's not straight edge.
How dare you take a Zantac for indigestion? And I don't know if you know the people, but you need a prescription for Ambien. So I don't know how you call yourself straight edge. Yeah.
He washes his mouth with Listerine, and that's got 0.01% alcohol. He's not a straight edge.
Nah, Punk, whatever.
Hopefully they've reconciled.
Yeah.
I'm excited to kind of see Hardy Boys kind of crossover back into WWE now that TNA and WWE are kind of in a partnership together.
Well, Jeff Hardy had said he wanted it. He would like his last match to be against CM Punk, he had said now, or something like that. Allegedly his farewell match, which I'm sure he would love it. I'm sure he needs it. Yeah, I'm not sure if CM Punk needs it or wants it, but...
Yeah, his farewell match should be a tag match with his brother.
Yeah. He can go to sleep one last time.
Yeah.
Here, take some Ambien with this.
Oh, man. He's got the Ambien. Yeah. He's got the Ambien. He
pours
pours
bottle
it in
of
his
Ambien.
mouth. Gives him a go to sleep. That should be his new gimmick now. Or he should write Ambien on his knee pad.
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be beautiful. But yeah, CM Punk basically just says that, one person, John Cena, just declared himself. He said, I qualified. John Cena didn't qualify. Yeah. He's like, Drew McIntyre, if you saw what I did to him in Hell in a Cell, what do you think I'm going to do to him in the Elimination Chamber?
Yeah, no wonder why he ran off to SmackDown.
And then Logan Paul comes out.
Random music. Yeah.
So
I knew it was coming. I do. Yeah.
So CM Punk watches our show. I don't know if you know this or not.
Yes.
Because remember a couple weeks ago when Logan Paul came back and I said I didn't even recognize his music?
Yes.
And then CM Punk said it. I didn't even know whose music was playing.
Whose music is this? Yeah. Burn.
What's up, Phil? Thanks for watching.
But
Logan Paul came out to the ring and
I see why they call you a punk. I could call you way more words, but I can't say that on TV. Say it on your podcast. I want to know what you want to. I want to know what you guys say.
I don't, because Logan Paul just doesn't do it for me. In the ring, he's good and he kind of like is okay, but
I think he has his moments on promos, like on the mic sometimes. But I think if he's going to go at it with Punk now, and there's going to be more to it, I think he may learn something. Possibly, quite possibly.
He looks like the grown-up version of the kid that stole Pee Wee Herman's bike in Pee Wee's Big Adventure. He looks just like him. It's like, did Logan Paul, was he a child actor? We need to look this up because...
Yeah, he really is like the embodiment, and I don't want to put it in the same category and on the same level, but at the same time, I'm gonna, as far as like the Andy Kaufman type of level of thing of nowadays, of kind of what it is.
Crossing over like celebrity into... Yeah. Okay, I could see that.
Somebody had a sign. He walked right by and said, Bad Bunny is a better wrestler than Logan Paul. Bad Bunny. Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, so CM Punk looked at him and said, "Oh, you notice how I didn't say your name because I don't even think about you.
I didn't even know you were in the match. I didn't even remember. I was about to say it, but I totally forgot." Yeah.
He said the only number you got to worry about is 619.
Yeah.
And this cued Rey Mysterio's music to come out. And
yep. And if you make it past him, then you're going to have to see me. And then I'm going to make you go to sleep at the chamber, in the chamber.
Ask Jeff Hardy.
Yeah. Get ready for some Ambien.
So yeah, well, the main event of the night was the last qualifier for the week, or for Raw, for the Elimination Chamber. Logan Paul versus Rey Mysterio.
Yeah. Yeah.
This was okay. I mean, I don't like Rey Mysterio's the living legend. He's already a Hall of Famer, but like, and I understand he's kind of there to enhance these up and comers and stuff. And I appreciate that he does something like that. Like,
right.
He's unselfish to do that, but
it's kind of diminishing in a way, a little bit. Unfortunately,
if he loses every week, it's like,
especially with the height comparison of these two and like the size comparison. Not, I mean, that's been Rey Mysterio's thing his whole career to a certain extent also.
Yeah.
But at this point, to be a legend and just be putting over Logan Paul like that, I mean, it's the right thing to do. But at the same time, I don't know. It would have been kind of cool to have Rey in the Elimination Chamber, another legend with these other legends, future Hall of Famers, John Cena, CM Punk, and Drew and all that. But did you think Rey was going to win the Elimination Chamber? No. Did you think he was going to beat Logan Paul? Nah, I didn't. I would have put my money on Logan.
Do you think Logan's going to cost Punk at the Elimination Chamber like he did at the Royal Rumble, and that's going to be the story going to WrestleMania?
I think the story's there. I think Punk gave him not a prediction, a spoiler. I think Punk is going to give him to go to sleep at the Elimination Chamber, and I think he's getting pinned by Punk. Because I think the story's there with him throwing him over the rope, and then what they did last night with the promo, and then him beating Rey and going to it. I think that's what's coming, in my opinion. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah, Logan Paul does win. He qualifies for the Elimination Chamber, and then we have the New Day
randomly
coming out and attacking Rey Mysterio at the end of Raw as it goes off the air.
Now, I do think it was a decent match. I will say that like fall away slam, backflip off the top rope.
Yeah, the Adam Page move. Yep.
Yeah, was
Logan Paul just does all of Hangman's
movesets. Yeah.
Yeah,
I love it.
The jump onto the second rope to the clothesline to the outside.
Punk told him to do it. Like it's a whole it's all. Yeah, they're throwing shots.
Mm-hmm.
They're leaning into it. Yeah.
Hangman Logan Paul. Yeah.
Yeah,
but I think the way that Raw went off the air was like
random,
completely lackluster in comparison to SmackDown. Like we had a returning Solo Sikoa attacking the undisputed champion on SmackDown, but then like on Raw we have the New Day attacking Rey Mysterio as it goes off the air.
And the thing I didn't understand when it went off the air is that like they made it seem like it was going off the air like on USA Network or like on TV. Because it's like they were still talking and still doing stuff, and it's like they still had the end the show right then.
Yeah,
like they could have dragged it out like a couple more minutes or another minute till we got kind of the conclusion of what was happening or the full, picture.
Yeah, someone missed their cue there.
Yeah.
Well,
it's weird.
That was Raw and SmackDown. We had some releases this week from WWE going into WrestleMania season. Around this time of year, they do that. People are not happy with some of these releases.
Yeah.
I got to tell you the one I'm most happy about.
Yep, okay.
And all respect to them, but the Authors of Pain getting released.
Yeah. Why is that?
Okay, so we got to remember the last match that the Wyatt Sucks had was against the Final Testament.
That's true.
Final Testament dog walked them.
They sure did.
Got the win. Reportedly, Uncle Howdy got hurt in the match.
Yeah, that's the reports now that he's hurt, right?
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
What they're saying. So now, and everybody said, all of these Wyatt Sucks fanatics out there were like, well, wait till they come back and get their revenge. They're going to exact revenge on them. But now the Authors of Pain got released. So Final Testament is no longer a thing. So the Wyatt Sucks never got their win back. So Final Testament went over the Wyatt Sucks, and the Wyatt Sucks are not going to get their redemption.
And they got fired.
over the moon about it. So
Tell me
can we
when I'm
just
telling
everybody
lies.
just kind of put our swords down and kind of just agree that the Wyatt Sucks is just a failed experiment at this point.
The Wyatt Sucks have been there to put over Karrion Kross because he's been great backstage ever since any of this. He hasn't even been in the ring.
Yeah. I think at this point, like I said, we can just put it to rest and say the Wyatt Sucks is a failed experiment. Sorry, Ring Rant.
Yeah.
Not sorry, but...
Sorry, Howdy LFC.
Yeah.
Sorry, Wad Schwad. What?
Like they're the only three... the only three that we know about. But yeah, it's just very interesting that the releases happened. People were trying to draw conclusions of different agendas or whatever. I don't see that.
No, everybody wants to hate on Triple H and bring all these other things into it, and it's just business. They only got so much time of TV a week with all these people. I mean, I know there's some of these people, they're very talented. They're hopefully will find work other places, and I'm sure they will. And it's too bad that they can't keep everybody and they can't sign everybody like Tony Khan and give them tons of money to just sit and do nothing. But in reality, I'm sure they'll probably be happier somewhere else wrestling and being able to actually work, and be in the ring and do what they love too. So it might be a better opportunity for some of them. And who knows, they might go off to the indies. They might go to this place. They might go to that place. They might blow up and come back better than they ever were. You never know.
Yeah. Look at Cody Rhodes. I mean,
exactly. Yeah.
He had to be lost to get found. So,
yep.
Yeah. I mean, best of luck in all your future endeavors, but
yeah. Have you seen the sneak peeks for this new show that's starting on Sunday? The WWE LFG Legends and oh my Lord.
Yeah.
Oh, it looked good. Bubba Ray and the Undertaker, like people talk like in Booker and we had Punk showing up. We had trying to think Mickey James as part of it, I believe also, and other people, but they were looking like they were about to rip somebody's throat out. Like,
oh yeah.
It's gonna be
Tough Enough. Remember Tough Enough?
Yeah, yeah.
Give me 13 more body slams.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You want to be a WWE superstar? I paid the price.
Your balls just fell out of your shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. They got a good cast for it though, with Bully Bubba Ray and Mark Calloway, and yeah, you don't want to f with them. No. Should be entertaining.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I thought it was a different direction until we started seeing. When I first heard about it, I thought it was just talking about legends and stuff. So I didn't think it was going to be almost like a Tough Enough-esque type show. So.
Well, they also have a new series starting, another one with like some type of historic moments or something. I seen they teased. And then they also have that new one on Tubi that's coming out, I believe. I think it's called Evolve.
Evolve.
Yeah. So a lot of stuff going on.
Doing big things.
Plenty more wrestling content to watch.
Yeah. That means the Ringside Renaissance is going to bring plenty more to you in the future.
Yeah. We're bringing in the juice, baby. Pa. Oof. What are we looking forward to coming next? What we got? SmackDown? We got NXT. NXT. Yeah, killing it.
Vengeance Day is this weekend.
Vengeance Day. Yeah. Oh, okay. So one thing I forgot to mention was they said Roxanne Perez is going to be in a qualifying match for the Elimination Chamber. Yeah. And I really hope and I really think she's going to get it.
Okay.
I really do. I think that would be a good addition, kind of wild card to throw in there. And especially that she came down to being the number, the runner-up in the Royal Rumble.
Do you think she'll eliminate Bayley from the Elimination Chamber, and that'll be a match at WrestleMania, Bayley and Roxanne Perez?
Yeah, because there's definitely a story there,
Mm-hmm.
And I think Julia will definitely retain in NXT.
Yeah,
Yeah. So.
Yep, that goes without saying. But
But Roxanne Perez, she's on the up and up. I really do like her. I really think she's good and great. Yeah.
Then Obafemi
and Cora Jade
dude.
came in with the stick and started smashing everybody. Like picked up the title. She's on her shit. Like
man.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to Kalani Jordan?
She's still in the mix. She's got her little her drama going on with people back there. And,
yeah.
Same with Jada Parker. Can't forget her too. Like she's gonna be big. She's got it. Yeet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Kalani Jordan was great as the North American champion, and then I feel like she took a backslide a little bit after losing it. But I'm a fan of hers. I think she's very talented.
Absolutely, definitely, yeah. So we'll see where they bring this Yeet train to next.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Gonna be shooting blanks by the time they get to WrestleMania.
That's what I'm saying. I know. We're gonna have to eat our Ovaltine and our oatmeal and hope for the best, I guess.
Our pineapple juice,
Pineapple juice, yeah. Take our Ambien. Do what we do. Don't go to sleep.
But IWC, don't sleep on the Ringside Renaissance. Because we will be back with some more hot fire for you.
Yes. Shout out to everybody out there. Shout out to all the podcast content creators. Everybody support. Everybody, we got love for it. Got love for us. Shout out to all the people that watch. We love y'all. Yeah. I already know what it is. Ringside Renaissance, baby.
Gang signs, bro.
Yeah, RR. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. The double R. Double R, baby. And we ain't the Rough Riders, but we rough.
I've rode a 4-wheeler once or twice.
That's true. I rode your 4-wheeler once, and it had car tires on it.
We're not supposed to be talking about that. Oh, yeah, the actual 4-wheeler. Gotcha.
Yeah. Had car tires on a 4-wheeler, and I smashed into a tree. Yeah.
Shout out my stepdad.
Yeah. It was fun. Good experience. Yeah. We'll be back, and we'll see where SmackDown and Raw brings us next week, and we'll be back at some point. Talk about it. You know what I want to talk about? Yeah. Ringside Renaissance, baby. Yeah. Shout out to everybody out there, like we said.
Yes, sir.
That's the best co-host, tag team, partner in the world. Pretty deadly. Yes. Yeah. And I'm Andrew. Combat Jones. And you've been listening to the Ringside Renaissance Wrestling Podcast. Yeet.
Yes, boy.